Hello.
Good evening, everyone. He pressed the on button before I was ready. How are you? And welcome to Wednesday's episode, I was going to say, of PureStretch. Just going to let you jump on board, and I'm going to get everything ready. Right, who is there? Let me have a look. Why don't you sit down? Right, good evening, Denise and Jenny. Fantastic. And Rachel. Good to see you. Fantastic. So, we are, just while we're waiting for everyone to jump on board, we're going to be doing a lying warm-up. So you've got your mat at the ready. Check you've got your equipment ready. So if you get a selection out, could use a ball, could use a band, and possibly hand weights. If you've got them there, get them for the ready, and then we can make a start. Okay. So, as with any exercise session I do, you must work at your own level. Do what's comfortable. We're going to do some quite big hip stretches tonight, and you need to be very guided by what you can do. We're going to do some new PureStretch tonight. See how you find it, and make sure you stop when you feel your hips have had enough. Okay. Be guided by how it feels. PureStretch is absolutely not recommended for anyone who's pregnant or has been pregnant recently because of the chemical called relaxin. You can get yourself damaged if you start stretching when you've got that chemical present in your body. Good evening, Tracy. Good to see you. You're there. That's fantastic. Right, so I think we're going to make a start. So, if you would like to take yourself down to your mat, so take yourself down to your mat, and I think we'll just start by lowering our head and shoulders down, making ourselves comfortable. That's it. Make yourself comfortable. You can have your legs bent up or flat to the floor. Relax the shoulders. That's it. Oh, don't know how you expect you've had a busy day of doing something. I'm not sure what. You can tell me later. Okay, so relax the shoulders. Just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Fantastic. Just let the shoulders settle. And whenever we're exercising, we want to have a nice, we call it a neutral spine. We want a natural curves in our back. And with the pelvis needs to be in a neutral position, so you can tilt it forwards and back. So one extreme we would call A, the other extreme is C, and you want B, the position B in the middle. That would be a neutral pelvis. Okay. So arms long down by the side. Oh, fantastic. Just a few more breaths into the nose and out through the mouth. Excellent. We're going to take our attention to our feet. You can't see mine, but you can circle the feet round in one direction and then gently back the other way. As we're working, we've got that lovely awareness of our core muscles, that little belt we've got round our middle. That's it, just tighten it up to notch 3 out of 10. So circle the feet in both directions and back the other way. So doing that twice. Okay, I'm going to relax the feet in the middle. Sorry you can't see my feet. And now just point and flex. Point the feet and flex. Oh, that just warms up the ankles nicely. Now as we're lying here, relax the feet. Think about the position of your head. What I'd like is that your chin to just be straight up. I'd like the back of your neck to be the same length as the front of your neck. So what I want you to avoid is your chin right up here or your chin right down here. So if you need a flat pillow in there just to make your head comfortable, then use one like Andy's using, all right? Okay, so let's bend up our legs. That's it. So we're going to have our knees and ankles side by side, okay? Take the arms away from the body and just gently take the knees to one side, look to the opposite side. Now keep your knees together and only go as far as you can go and still keep the knees together. Head and knees back to centre. and down the second side. So only go as far as you can go, keeping the knees together. Brilliant. So head and neck to the opposite sides. Again, everything back to the centre. Down the first side, move your head to the opposite side. Lovely. So really warming up the waist and lower back. That's it. Head and knees to centre and down the last side. Keeping those ankles and knees together. Excellent. And then everything back to the middle. Well done. Okay. So with our right leg, bring the right knee in. You can take your arms back down by your side now. So bring the right knee in and we're going to circle it. All right, so we are cycling a penny farthing. We're cycling. Keep the ankle, the knee and the hip in a straight line. So we'll do, say, 6 cycles in one direction. That's it. Then pause and go back the other way. And make them big, slow circles. That's it. Excellent. So when you've done 6, pause with that knee in. Yeah. Hands behind that knee. Flatten the other leg. That's it. Breathe in. As you breathe out, hug this knee in tighter. Relax the knee away to breathe in. Breathe out, hug in tighter. 4 more. So we're going to aim to do 6 of everything. Then I haven't got to worry about counting. Because you know I'm light with my counting. That's it. Excellent. This the last one? Yeah. Brilliant. Okay. So hold on. You're going to bend up your left leg, straighten the right leg up. Gently point the toe, just comfortably. And we're going to lower this leg down as I count down from 14. Oh, we haven't done this for a bit, but you know, it's our second class of the week. We like to work hard, even harder, I should say. Right, here we go. So we're going to start lowering the leg down. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Let's hold on 9. So keep the legs strong. Holding on 9. Well done. Very good. Do you look up to your ceiling and see cobwebs, or is it just in my house? Oh yeah, we always are. Okay, 9. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Down to the floor. Good work. Okay, so bend that one back up. Now we're going to draw our attention to the left leg. Bring the left knee in, and you're doing your big penny farthing cycling. So you've got your straight line, ankle, knee and hip, remember? Lovely, big, slow cycling. So this is warming up the hip, the knee, little bit of ankle in there as well. That's it. After the 6th one, pause, back the other way. Big and slow. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Brilliant. Hands behind the knee. Flatten the other leg down if you can. Keep it bent if you can't. Okay, so I'm going to breathe in. Breathe out, hug tighter. Breathe in. Breathe out. So you have 4 more to do. So you do 6 in all. Excellent. Very good. Well done, I think that's the last one. So we bend up the right leg and straighten the left leg. That's it. So connect with those core muscles. We're going to slowly lower this leg down from 14. Okay, here we go. Let's see how it feels on the second leg. So we're going to go 14, 13. It's feeling like harder work. 12. Well done. So we're going to go start the cobwebs. 11, 10, 9. This time let's hold on 8. Going down. and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Brilliant work. Okay, now I'd like both legs bent up, and we're going to go back to doing the little gentle knee drop again. Now this time, so you can take the arms away from the body. I've got dust in my eyes. That's it. Do it with my hand. Okay, really connect with those core muscles. Now you can keep your feet on the floor with the ankles and knees side by side, or it may well be that you'd be happy to take your legs to tabletop. So we've got the knees over the hips and the shins are parallel to the floor. That's it. Okay, and then all you're going to do is breathe in, and as you breathe out, lower the knees. Keep your shoulders glued to the floor, then gently bring them back to the top. From here, and then over to the other side. So keep the shoulders down, keep that 90-degree bend on the knees if you're doing the tabletop. That's lovely. Over to the other side. If your shoulders start lifting, then you're going a little bit too far. That's it. And maybe one more set. Keep those knees over the hips if you can. Brilliant. Back to the centre and lower the knees down. Okay, so pop the hands on the shoulders. Time to warm up our arms and shoulders. Hands on the shoulders, elbows up towards the ceiling, and just circle the elbows. So we're going to do 6 in one direction. I'm going to pause and go back the other way. Back the other way, that's it. We've all got a different range of movement with our shoulders. Do what you can manage. If you're able to sweep the floor with the elbows, that's good. That's it. And then after the last one, finish with the elbows up towards the ceiling and stretch the arms up. So the arms are directly above the shoulders. Now this time, you're used to climbing up a rope, but this time what we're going to do, we're going to stretch both arms up and lower them down, okay? So you're going to reach away with both arms and then sink the shoulders back to the mat. Again, reach up, stretch, stretch, and lower down. Again, reach up, far as you can reach, keeping your shoulders and back and head on the floor, and then come down. Let's do it one more time. Reach up and lower down. Now we're going to do some circles. So we're going to take the arms over the head. You may or may not be able to reach the floor. Bend the elbows slightly and circle the arms round. Come up the middle. Bend the elbows slightly, circle them round. You can decide how much space you've got. Okay, we're a little bit limited on space, so I'm going to do it with bent elbows, okay, but you get the idea. We're trying to do some full arm circles. Breathe in as the arms go up, breathe out as they come down. One more time in this direction. Breathe in and breathe out. Pause. And we're going to go back the other way. You're going to go up the sides and down the middle. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, you're going to carry on and do 4 more. I'm going to give Andy a bit of space. That's it. Brilliant. Good. Okay, and then settle those arms down. Well done. Good. Okay. Right, so let's just finish off. Make sure we've warmed the neck up. We're just going to look to the left. We're going to look to the centre, and we're going to look to the right. Come to the centre and look to the left. Come to the centre and look the other way. Right. So that's the middle. Look over your head and down to your feet. Over your head and down to your feet. Fantastic. And then back to the middle. We are going to start with some shoulder stretching, and then we're going to do some really big hip stretching. So for this shoulder stretch, you will need a pillow under your head. So put your hands by your shoulders, gently push yourself up to sitting, locate your pillow. Okay. There you go.
Oh. This one not right.
It might not be high enough. It's up to you. It's fine. Okay. So what we're going to do, we are doing our side lying big arm stretch. So I'll demonstrate it, then I'll probably let Andy carry on and do it because I think we will be a bit stuck for space. We have the pillow under our head because we're trying to fill in the gap between the shoulder, your ear and the floor. Okay. And is that high enough?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. Right, so I'll just demonstrate and then I'll crack out the way. So with these legs, we do the knees up Mother Brown position. We've got knees in front of hips and we've got ankles directly under the knees, okay? And you can see with my mat that I've got, my shins are in a straight line because they're following the line of the mat, okay? So I've got the pillow under my head and I've got my arms out at 90 degrees, okay? Now when we're doing this stretch, there is no movement in the legs at all. All the movement is in my back and in my shoulders, okay? So we're standing in this, lying in this position, okay? Just having an awareness of those core muscles. And what we're going to do first is lift this top arm. As it goes over, you follow your thumb with your eyes and you go as far as is comfortably possible and then pause. Now breathe in. As you breathe out, you may be able to go a little bit lower. But keep the legs really still and only go as far as is comfortable. And we're going to slowly draw this arm back. Again, watch the thumb with your eyes until you're back to the start. Okay. You can visualize a great big stick going down here, keeping these legs still. That's it. Again, we're going to come over the top. Follow the thumb with the eyes. Over the top. You can override your stretch reflex by pausing when you've had enough, then breathe in, breathe out, melt lower. Excellent. We're slowly closing back, bringing the arm back to that start position. Okay, you've got 2 more to do. That's it, 2 more to do. And you're really focusing on keeping the legs still because I know you're good at that. That's lovely. Well done. So, should I demonstrate the second one because you've got no room? Okay. Yeah. So we're going to do the over the top stretch. We were just saying Andy's at the wall there. So I'll demonstrate it and then he's going to move out the way. So our body doesn't change at all. The legs are still along the edge of the mat. The knees are still in front of the hips. The arm position is going to change, okay? So really connect with those core muscles. This time draw over the top and go just as far, comfortably far as you can. Pause, breathe. And then slowly draw that big semicircle over the top and return here. Now, if your shoulder won't do that, it's fine to do it with a bent arm, which will give you a smaller range of movement and that might be more comfortable for you, okay? So, arms, that's it, arms at 90 degrees, legs staying still and drawing over the top, as far around as you can, that's it, just easy. Really feeling that stretch across your chest. and then over the top, and then bring that back. Well done. And you're going to do 3 more. That's it. Brilliant. So that's your, after those 4, you're going to, is that the 4th one?
I think this is the 4th one.
Okay, he's on the 4th one now. That's it. Really enjoy that stretch. Brilliant. Okay, well done. Now, in Pilates this week, we've been doing a different leg position for the clam, and I thought you might like to try it too. And the leg position is exactly the leg position you've got right now. Okay, so what you're going to do, you can change your bottom arm position, take out the block and extend the bottom arm, that's it, as long as your shoulder can do that. If not, you have to keep them 90 degrees. So you've got your knees up Mother Brown position, okay, so the shins are running along the front of the mat, the knees are stacked, okay, and your back is running along the back of the mat, okay. So when we're doing our clam, we keep the feet together, and why don't you do 4 of the easy level 1, and then you can, so you lift up that top knee and lower it down, okay. This will feel harder work with the feet further forward. So if you start with maybe 4 of those, lifting the top knee and lowering. Now these hips are staying really still, your back is staying still, you're avoiding rocking at all. Okay, so you may find that level is enough for you and you can carry on. You've done 4, you can do another 8. However, you may like to work harder, so you're going to, no. Just lift the feet straight up, all right, lift the feet straight up, keep them there, and then lift that top knee. Lift and lower, and the slower you do it, the more you're going to feel it. And we were really feeling it this afternoon as we were doing this, and I thought you might like to try it. That's it. It's really slowly. Does that feel different?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Was that 8?
That was 4.
Okay, you got another. Don't need to slack. We're going to do 4 plus 8, so that's 12 in all. That's it. Excellent.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, you really feel it in your bottom. Woo! Okay, lower that leg down, give your leg a pat. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so you are going to, I think what we're going to do both sides before we forget. So if you like to gently push yourself up to sitting and turn yourselves around your mat. That's it. So I'll probably do the first one and then get out of the way. Yeah. So you'll need your pillow under your head for your rainbow. Okay. So remembering the lines on our mat. So if you have your knees in front of your hips, your shins along the front edge of the mat, then you know they're in a straight line, and your back along the back edge of your mat, okay? And we've got the arms at shoulder height, okay? Hips stacked like 2 bricks. There is no movement at all in these legs as you're working. So really connect with these core muscles, and you're going to follow your thumb with your eyes as you take it over. So here we go. So we're going to lift. It's going to slowly come over. As the arm goes over, follow it. Pause when you've had enough. Breathe in, breathe out, melt if you want to go a little bit further. So really let that arm hang to give you a lovely shoulder stretch. And a chest stretch. Lovely. Then you're going to very slowly draw it over the top, and return to the start. So if your hips start moving, you're going a bit too far, okay? You've got 3 more to do. Over the top. And make sure your pillow's in the right place, that's it. Right, I'll get out of the way. Good. So the hips are staying still, that's it. As that arm goes over the back. That's it. Yeah. Brilliant. So after your 4th one, instead of the arm moving at shoulder height, if you're able to, it's going to go over the top and all the way back. All right. Relocate. So knees up, that's it. Okay. Over the top. And again, you're following your thumb with your gaze as you go over the top. And then gently back. Good. Imagining a stick straight down the hips. There is no movement in the hips and legs at all. No, not you. Go on. Not you, dog. Finny, quickly. Go and lie on the sofa. No, not that sofa. Finny, go, that sofa. Go and lie on that sofa. Go and lie down. This is not the place for you. No, this isn't. Oh, darling, thank you. Go and lie down. That sofa. That's it. Excellent. Got rid of the dog, I hope. Okay. For now, he's not looking settled. Okay, so we've done the both arms in both positions. So if you'd like to get yourself a bit more comfortable, that's it. We're going to do our clam again. So we have knees in front of hips. That's it. Knees are stacked. Ankles under knees. That's it. And the bottom arm is out straight if you can manage it. The top hand can be at the front or up and over. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Yes, well, whatever you like to do with that one is fine. So, the feet are staying together. You are going to start with 4 level 1s where we kept the feet together and we just lifted that top knee. Lifted, good. So we've got no rolling back in the hips. The hips are upright and still. That's it. Brilliant. So you are starting with 4 at level 1 and then you can choose what you do for your next 8. It may well be that you're going to lift those feet a little bit higher if you want to. Yeah, I know. And then lift up that top knee. Lift and lower. And slowest wins the race in this, okay? The slower you do it, the more you're going to feel it. Lift and lower. Good. So, you should be really feeling this in your bottom and your legs. I really hope you are. You can tell me at the end if you are. Are you feeling that? Yeah. He is. Brilliant. And then give that leg a pat. Woo! Good work. Okay. So hopefully your hips are feeling nice and warm. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to do this new hip work. Okay. So we're going to come up to sitting. Okay, you're going to turn around your mat. That's it. And we're going to start, when I'm doing it, I'm going to be probably teaching it to the front. But to begin with, while we carry on warming up the hips, we'll do side view. Okay, so we want to do, just to make sure we've got a thoroughly warmer hip, sir, we're going to do our frog's legs, but we're going to do them single legs. Now, you can be propped up if that's comfortable for your shoulders, or you can be flat. You're going to choose, okay? So bring the right knee in and just circle it round. So start small, circle it round. So you're going to do, say, 6 circles in one direction. Then you're going to pause and go back the other way. That's it. Feeling that already? So for some of you, this might be enough of hip mobility. You might think, oh, I think my hips have had enough. All right. So we're going to pause 6 in both directions. Now go to the other side. Bring it in and circle. Start small first. Circling the knee round. 6 revolutions in one direction. Back the other way. Excellent. That's nice. Okay. I'm going to pause. We're going to come up. Okay, so what we're going to do first, we are going to sit in a lunge position. Okay. Do you want to maybe go along a bit? Just so that you're on your mat. Okay, so we're sitting in this lunge position. Okay. And we did the mermaid stretch before, so we're going to do a whole combination of lovely hip work. So we're going to bring one foot in and take one foot back. Okay. Now, if this isn't comfortable, for a little side stretch, you could have your legs at the front. Okay. So this back foot is turned under with the sole upwards. Okay. So we're going to put one hand here. Okay. And to start with, we're going to stretch up. We're going to have the elbow and the ear in line, stretch up, and then gently stretch over. We're not lifting anything yet. Just stretch over, come up. That's it, so stretch up. Breathe in, breathe out, stretch over. So we're mobilizing, okay? We're not lifting the hips this time, we're just mobilizing. You can see how much Andy likes this. Yeah, he's not very flexible in his hips. One more time, stretch up. And over. Keep the bottom down, stretch over, keep that arm strong. Nice. Now swap sides, hand here, stretch up. Okay, so palm is, you can't see it, but my palm's like that, and that's it. Breathe in, breathe out, over. Now keep that arm long, okay? None of this. Want it nice and straight. Come up, breathe in, breathe out. Excellent. And one more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Excellent. Okay, stay here. Right, so we're now going to do, we're going to hold onto this back ankle. Okay, so if you're not doing this because of your knees, follow what we're doing, and you'll need to, you can have a go in a minute, right? But it does involve some bent knees, so you have to bear with us for a minute. Okay, hands on this bent, this back ankle. Okay, so we're just going to bring it in and take it back. Bring it in and take it back. As you take it back, squeeze your bottom. Bring it forwards. Take it back, squeeze your bum. One more time. Bring it in. Now leave it back. Bring the heel into the bottom and squeeze your bottom and sit up really lovely and tall. Now you should be feeling this in your hip flexors. And so when you squeeze your bottom, you'll feel it all down here. Can you feel it? Oh, I hope so, because I can feel it. Well done. Excellent. Okay, this same leg, take it to the front. Okay, so to begin with, all we're going to do is gently rock forwards and back. Rock forwards and back. Again, this might be where you stop. Okay, rocking forwards and back. Are you doing that? Yep. Okay, brilliant. So this is all going to depend on how flexible our hips are, but we're going to pause now. Now we're going to take this foot and we're going to take it over here. Okay, so we're going to take that foot. If I turn around slightly, you're going to put that foot flat on the floor to start with. Okay, and we're just going to rock side to side. Whoa! So when you lean across to this side, it's nice and easy. And as you go across, oh, you're going to feel it. Gently rock side to side. Are you feeling that? I hope so. I hope you're shouting, yes, Emma, I can feel it. One more set. Come back to the middle. Now this foot that is flat, you can make it harder by putting it on its side. Take your arms out. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, and we're going to inch one way, inch the other. Inch one way. Oh, I'm feeling it that way. That's the easy side. That's the hard side. Again, easy and harder. Ooh, one more set. Easy and hard. Back to the centre. Pop this hand down. Stretch this arm up and gently lean. Oh yes. Can you feel that? Yes. Good. Oh, again. Brilliant. Okay. You are going to unravel your legs and give them a wiggle. Woo, woo, woo. Did you feel that? I really want to know, did you feel that? Okay. Right, so now we've got to do the other side. Okay, so take the legs into that lunge position. That's it. Now the other foot in and the other foot back. So you can do this with straight legs. Now you know what we're going to do. Those of you with slightly dodgy knees, you can decide if you can be doing the stretching and stuff with the legs to the front. So we've got the legs in this sort of W position. Okay, we're sitting up nice and tall. Hand here, that's it. Stretch up, that's it. So we reached first. The palm is facing that way, that's it. Stretch up and then over. So you keep your bottom on the floor, but you're stretching over and come to the top. So everyone can do this, even if your legs are straight out the front. Breathe in, breathe out and over. Excellent. One more time. Come up and breathe out. Excellent. Up to the top. Sit tall, swap sides. Stretch up. Elbow and ear in line. Up and over. Whoa, I'm feeling this on this side. Come up. Breathe in and breathe out. Again and over. Excellent. Brilliant. Now put your hand on that back ankle. Yeah. And we brought the knee in once. Took it back. Bring it forwards. Take it back. Draw the heel into the bottom each time and squeeze the bottom. Bring it in 3 times. Heel into the bottom, squeeze. One more time. Now this time leave it back. Leave it back. Draw the heel into the bottom and sit tall. You should be feeling a lovely stretch in your quads and a feeling of squeeze in your bum. That's it. Sitting tall. Oh, are you feeling this? Oh, I really hope so. Excellent. Okay, so we're now going to put, hold on, I'm getting a bit confused with the legs, that one to the front, that's it. So this leg is bent, this leg is to the front, okay? And we're going to rock forwards, just rock. Okay, this might be enough for you and your hips, okay? Because you're really opening up the hips here. Opening up, well done. As this is new, I would so value your feedback at the end, how you found it. Excellent. Okay, one more. So you can pause here if you like. Otherwise, this foot is going over to this side. Okay. Start with the foot flat on the floor. I'm at a bit of a funny angle. That's it. I wanted to demonstrate. That's it. Foot flat on the floor. That's it. Lean to one side, then sit tall. Whoa. Gently lean and sit tall. Can you feel that? Lean. So we're not taking the shoulder down, we're just slightly going to one side. Right, and I can really feel it in this hip as I sit tall. Couple more. I'm feeling it in that knee. I'm feeling it in lots of different places. Pause. Now this flat foot can go on its side, okay, if you want to. Oh, this is a big stretch. This is definitely my worst side. I'm feeling this now. So we're going to gently lean. Easy side. Ooh, side. Easy side. Do you have an ooh side, Andy?
No.
Oh, I do. It's here. And we're leaning. And we're leaning. Golly, this is good. Let's do 3 more. 3 and 2 and 1. Lower down. Now, hand here. Stretch up and over. This is the easy side. 2 more. Well done. Stretch. Swap sides. Oh, here goes. Breathe in, breathe out over. Whoa, feel that stretch. Up to the top. Sitting tall. Breathe in, breathe out. That's it. One more time. Sitting tall, Mr. H. And over. Excellent. Gently unravel those wonderful legs. Ooh-hoo-hoo. And give your legs a wiggle. You're not very good adverts. My knees really felt that. Much more than my hips, actually. Whew. Wow, that is PureStretch at its most effective. They do so many big stretches that I daren't do. But I thought, do you know what? We're getting so good doing PureStretch. Let me do some of their big stretches, I thought. I know my Wednesday night team will like that. Okay, so we've given those legs and need a bit of a rest. I think it would be a perfect time to just do a little bit of core work. We are going to turn round our mats. Okay, turn round the mats. Now we are going to do a little V-sit and we're going to do that with some legs. So all we're going to do, okay, lovely long back, slightly tuck the tailbone under and we're going to lift the legs, okay. So we're going to sit lovely long back, we're in that V-sit position. So come down, okay. So legs bent, we've got a straight line, ankles, knees and hips, hands behind the knees. That's it, draw that tummy in. Very slightly tuck the tailbone under, get your balance. That's your starting position. This might be your starting and your finishing position. Your choice, and come down. Okay, again, balance. You might take one leg up and the second one. You're going to pause for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Nice. Ready for another layer? Oh yes, Emma. Okay, you stop when you're ready. Okay, slightly tuck the tailbone under. Hover those feet. 1 up, 2 up. Gently let go. For 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And down. Good. One more level if you want to. And we're going to tap alternate toes down. So, the feet down. Back to our starting position. Okay, lovely long back. Yep. Get your balance. Really connect with those core muscles. Lift. And lift. And out. Now tap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. Ooh. Stretch forward. Core, I felt that here. Did you feel that? Ooh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Well done. Okay. So, let us, do we have, we've got bands. Yep, that's fine.
Is that the question?
No, weights next, I think.
Wait.
Yes.
Okay.
That's not mine. Cheeky monkey, try to give me his heavy ones. That's it. Now, If you're using weights, then make sure they're of an appropriate weight. These are tiny baby ones. These are half-kilo weights, which are perfect for my weak, puny arms. Okay, you don't want to be struggling with heavy hand weights unless you've got the strength to deal with them. Okay, half a kilo is the same weight as 500 mils of water. So if you're using water bottles, try and choose the ones that have a waist so you can hold on to them easily. Okay, now we're going to do a little exercise. We're going to do a little roll down and we're going to add the weights to our arms. Okay, so we're on our mat, we can have legs gently bent, that's it. And when we're doing our roll down, tuck the tailbone under and we're making a C shape, all right? Now if you've got a green ball, you could put it in your back to make it a little bit easier. You could also put your green ball between your knees if you wanted to and squeeze it, okay? We've got them on the other side of the room, so we're not going to worry, okay? So we are going to have our weights in our hand, palms are up, close the fingers over them, okay? Close the fingers around the weights. Okay, so really connect with those core muscles, breathe in. As you breathe out, gently roll down. Now stay here, breathe nice and steadily. We're going to do 8 bicep curls. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Keep going. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Roll up and stretch over. Good. How did that feel? Was that okay? So what we're going to do now with the weights, once we've rolled down, we're going to do that. Okay, keeping the elbows in at the waist. I call this the gin tray because you have to keep it flat. Otherwise everything dips out, everything falls off the tray, all right? So let's have a go at that one. This is our last one. Okay, elbows are in at the waist, palms up. Okay, yeah. Legs can be bent or straight, your choice. Tuck the tailbone under, breathe in. As you breathe out, roll down. Okay, elbows in. We're going to go out for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Roll up. Fantastic. Pop the weights down and find your yoga band. We are going to lower ourselves down to our mat and do some lovely leg stretching. We'll do some stretching and then we've got our little relaxation to do. So you're going to take yourselves down to your mat. You're yawning a lot there. Are you half asleep? He's half asleep. Okay, so let us put the band around our right foot. That's it. Oh, lovely. Now you can't see it, but my foot's flexed. All right, toes down towards my nose. Stretch the arms up. One wrap round each hand. That's it. Settle the shoulders. Breathe in. As you breathe out, draw that leg in. Oh. Take it away to breathe in. Breathe out. So as we draw it in, the elbows come in at the waist. Take it away to breathe in and breathe out. So we're doing 6 in all. So we have another 3 to do. Excellent. Take it away, breathe in and breathe out. Keeping that leg as straight and as long as is possible. Excellent. So that's your number 6. Okay, you're going to lower this right foot down onto the left knee. That's it. You can push that knee away, right knee away with right hand, or put your hands or the doubled up band around the left leg and draw it in for that bigger glute stretch. So you should be feeling a nice stretch on your right side of your bum doing this. Breathe in, breathe out, hug tighter. If your arms aren't long enough, you can put the band around there instead and draw it in. If you double it up, it makes it wider and a bit more comfortable. Make sure your hips are nice and central doing this. Breathe in and breathe out. Well done. So we're doing 6 of these. Yeah, this leg can be bent if you like. I like to straighten out, get an even better stretch that way. Excellent. And then let go, let the feet down to the floor. Now just take the arms away from the body and just take the knees gently side to side. Shoulders glued to the floor. That's it. One more each side. Excellent. Okay, head and knees back to centre. Now put the band around your left foot. Straighten the left leg up. That's it. Foot is flexed, you can see there. Stretch the arms up, one wrap around each hand. Left as comfortably, the leg as comfortably straight as you can manage. Breathe in, breathe out. Take the leg away to breathe in and breathe out. So you're aiming to feel the stretch in your hamstrings. You're going to feel it here as well, but you're particularly aiming for your hamstrings. Breathe in and breathe out. So you're doing 6 in all of those. Some of you will have that resting leg straight, but most of us can't manage that as well as keeping the leg we're stretching straight. Okay, don't compromise this leg and bend it. You won't get the same stretch. Elbows neatly in at the waist. And you're doing 6. Okay, now you're going to lower your left foot down onto your right knee. Take the band away and just give those fingers a little bit of a rest. That's it. Okay, so you're now pushing the left knee away with the left hand. That's it. Or put your hand on the doubled up band around your right knee and draw it in for that bigger stretch. Breathe in and breathe out. You can use your band doubled up behind that knee and hold each end of it just if you can't reach. Keeping the hips central, breathe in and breathe out. That's it, well done. And you're doing 6 of those. Excellent. And then you can gently lower the feet to the floor and make yourself comfortable for our relaxation. So, depending on how warm your house is, you might want to put a little blanket over you. And he's just put his hood up, he's gone to sleep. Make yourself really, really comfortable. Yeah, so you might want to dim your lights a little bit. If you want to, put some gentle music on your end. That's it. Just want you to feel really, really comfortable in whichever position you've decided to adopt. You might be flat on your mat, you might be legs bent, you might be lying on your side, it's fine. Just want you to focus to begin with on your breathing. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. On every out breath, let your body feel like it's melting into the mat. Take your awareness down to your feet and soften the soles of your feet, uncurling the toes. Soften your ankles. Soften your calves. Release your knees and release your thighs. Allow your hips to open. Allow the small of your back to open and release. Feel and enjoy the length of your spine and then let it go. Take your awareness down to your hands. Stretch your fingers away from your palm and then feel the center of your palm opening. Then allow your fingers to curl and your palms to soften. Allow your elbows to open. Allow the front of your shoulders to soften. With each out-breath, allow your shoulder blades to widen. Allow your breastbone to soften. Allow your neck to release. Check your jaw. It should be soft and it should be loose and free. Allow your tongue to widen at its base and rest comfortably at the bottom of your mouth. Your lips are softly closed. Your eyes are softly closed. Enjoy the soft darkness. Your forehead is wide and smooth and free of any lines. Your face feels soft. Your body feels soft and warm. Allow your body to sink into the mat supporting you. Observe your breathing. Don't interrupt it. Just enjoy its natural rhythm. Observe your breathing, but don't interrupt it. Just enjoy its natural rhythm. To come out of your relaxation, bring your awareness back to your breathing and observe its ebb and its flow. And gently wiggle your fingers and relax your hands. So we're just going to finish with an inner thigh stretch. So we're going to gently bend up one leg, put the foot flat on the floor and bend up the second leg. Creep your heels as comfortably close to your bottom as you can, and then, or if you're comfortable to, lower the right knee down the right side, left knee down the left side. The feet may meet in the middle, it depends on your hips. So you're going to be stretching your inner thighs now. If you want to make this stretch bigger, you can put your hands on your inner thighs and the weight of the hands makes the stretch bigger. We're going to move the hands and slowly close the knees back together. Okay, so all we're going to do is we're going to gently roll onto one side, it doesn't matter which. Use your top hand, push yourself up to sitting and just take a few moments to get used to sitting up. You can take your legs to the front or not, as the case may be. Excellent, okay. So we just need to stretch those arms. So sit in a comfortable place. You can sit cross-legged, legs out the front. You can come up to standing if you like. Okay, so take one arm forward take it across the body. So this is to stretch the shoulder and the upper arm. Take it across. You can hold here, here or here. Draw it in to the body and have your palm facing back. We're sitting up tall. And I can't wait to hear how you found some of those new moves. Do put a comment at the end. Gently relax that hand. Take the same arm up. Take it down the back. Push from the front or pull from behind and look forwards. If you can, look forwards. He's not. He can't. Okay. For that shoulder stretch, well done. And bring the arms down. Oh, my arms have felt this. Take it forwards. Other one. Across the body. Draw it in for that shoulder stretch. Excellent. Take that arm up. Now the palm goes down the back. We push from the front or pull from behind. Again, look forwards if you can. Push your chest forward. That's it. Well done. And bring the arms down. Roll the shoulders. So just to finish, take the arms up, breath in, and breathe out. One more time, breath in, big stretch up, and breathe out. Excellent work. Well done indeed. Woo! I can't wait for you to let me have your feedback for how you found that session. It was certainly quite a lot harder than other ones we've done. So I would love to hear how your hips feel, how you feel, and I will look forward to getting those comments later. So thank you all very much indeed for joining us this Wednesday, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you. Give us a wave, Mr. H. Yeah, he's just about still awake. Thank you, everyone. Bye.